Tahir and you're watching Bookstop with Kinza. The book today that I'm going to review is The Vegetarian by Han Kang. It's the winner of the Man Booker International Prize 2016. The book is divided into 3 sections. The first section is written by the protagonist's husband. The second section is written by her brother-in-law, and the third one by her sister. As the book starts off with the protagonist's husband's point of view, I can see that the husband is very static. He believes in rules. The husband has a set of values which he has been following since his forefathers. The book is problem after problem and leaves us with a lot to ponder. The Vegetarian is a rightly made concoction to discuss with your friends over a cup of tea. It makes sense to the point that you're convinced that the vegetarian is right. There is no solution really, and the author is not interested in arriving at one. Arriving at a conclusion seems to be a botheration. We see micro details of a family and that's that. It's a Korean book in Korean and I was reading its translation. It's done by Deborah Smith and she has done a fairly decent job. Because translation is an endearing task. To take a book and then to translate it without losing its essence is really difficult. Young Hai is the protagonist who decides that one fine day she wants to be a vegetarian, which is deemed as a sin in the book. Her family and her husband are totally against it. She had a dream which convinced her that she wants to be a vegetarian, and that she believes is a fair excuse to give to her husband that she is just changing her ways. Her family gets aggressive. Being a vegetarian is not accepted by Young Hai's family. It's seen as a disgrace, a nuisance. The responsibility of writing the second section is given to Young Hai's brother-in-law, who is struggling with his responsibilities. He is an artist who is looking for inspiration. Deciding, planning and executing his next piece of art, Young Hai's brother-in-law decides to use Young Hai as an inspiration. During Young Hai's vulnerable times, her brother-in-law uses her for one of his projects. It took me a while to understand that Young Hai's family took aggressive advantage of her presence of mind. Her father's attitude makes her slit her wrists. She cannot fathom how everyone around her cannot understand her point of view. She is shocked by old age philosophies that are obsolete. She cannot be herself. The reader must realize the solution, as the author was not interested in arriving at one. This fact was highlighted in the third and final section of the book, which was written by Young Hai's sister, who takes responsibility for the fact on how Young Hai is behaving, and sometimes she doesn't. She feels that she is at fault at Young Hai's ways. This book is a vivid example of how to place yourself in a close-knitted family whose values are so aggressive that they are shoved on your mind, which is proving pressure on your mind. I really found this book engaging. I so wanted to hear more from the protagonist. There wasn't much. It really is a talent to have so much material and put it in a way which is compact, and at the end of the day it makes sense. I would give this book a rating of 4 out of 5. The author could have rambled on, but didn't. I cared for the ramble. I wanted to know Young Hai's perception. I wanted to know more about the Korean culture with a lot of sugar and spice. Give it a read for a short, swift, authentic view of Korean customs and values. I'm fairly impressed. See you next time.